And collaboration. Those are the lessons learned in Cincinnati from 2001, and they've made Cincinnati a model police department that's being examined by other departments from around the world. Ferguson 2014. Police and protesters clash as no charges are filed in an officer-involved shooting. Cincinnati 2001. 3 days of protests after Officer Stephen Rhodes shoots Timothy Thomas, is charged but acquitted. Charlie Lucan was mayor then.
It's hauntingly familiar.
Former police officer Cecil Thomas explains the department's culture at the time.
You do as we say, not as we do. And the police department was driven through that type of enforcement.
Allegations of racial profiling and the Thomas shooting prompt Lucan to ask for a Justice Department investigation.
First thing we learned was to be very open and transparent.
Thomas headed the Human Relations Commission in 2001.
We also had to look at our relationship as a community, the relationship between citizens and police. We had to repair that.
The result was a collaborative agreement signed by then Attorney General John Ashcroft. Community-oriented policing began and police use of force policies changed.
We went through all those ugly times, but if we had not gotten through the ugly times, we wouldn't have gotten to the better place.
Lucan says dialogue was the key.
When you get the police department and the religious community and everybody else saying something's a good idea, that's a tremendous accomplishment.
So what's the advice for Ferguson?
Make sure that your police and your community are working together.
The worst thing they can do is put their head in the sand and pretend like it's just going to go away, because it won't.
Well, Lucan also told me St. Louis County officials have called him numerous times asking for advice, and his word is dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. But he's not too sure right now that there's going to be a spirit of cooperation, because he says they don't have the fundamental grassroots level of cooperation that existed here. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live at the U.S. District Court downtown.